It's showtime.
Hey, welcome to the Compassionate Haters Survivor podcast, the only Survivor podcast for compassionate haters. My name is Jake Shadow. Each week I ask my best friend Thomas Powell if he did indeed watch a certain reality show. Hey, Thomas, how you doing today, the first day of our 251st year?
God bless America. Land that I love. I'm not singing any more of that. Anytime I think of that, I just think of there's an old load-bearing Hagelbon tweet from way back in 2014, I think, right around when we were talking about Selena Gomez when she was putting out all of her hits.
More like Selena Gomez.
Which is God caress America.
Good.
When you make love, it's like crowd starts booing. Stand beside her. When you're inside her, like crowd starts pelting with garbage.
It's good shit. Do you remember back in the early 2020s, now that we're in the mid 2020s, let me start over. In the early 2020s, we went to a Bulls-Pistons game. Maybe this was before 2020.
It might have been before. I think this might have been 2019.
Same basic era.
I believe this was pre-COVID.
That makes sense. We were sitting down during the national anthem, and the guy in front of us was like, "Hell yeah, guys!" and also didn't stand for the national anthem because we're like rebels, and cool. And then he noticed,
cool.
And then he noticed our Pistons gear. Once we took off our coats, he was like, "Never mind,
hey.
fuck y'all." Like, yeah, fair enough. Sports are so fun, and
we betrayed him.
Yeah. Things go beyond the teams you root for, but also the teams you root for is what makes it fun.
It's true.
Pretty deep. I love to announce how deep I am.
Very philosophical podcast.
Yeah. The thing we really want to talk about, though, is, of course, Survivor. Thomas, did you watch Survivor Samoa last night?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Although I don't know if we should be talking about it because it's not American Samoa.
That's a good point, and it is America's weekend. What do you think? Do you think America has too many weekends celebrating itself?
No, they should have more.
I agree. Every weekend we should be celebrating America, and every weekend should be Thursday through Wednesday. Tell them it's my birthday. America said that this weekend.
Yeah, that's... They had Selena Gomez play that song at the National Mall.
Can you remake
before she got struck by lightning?
Can you make Hey Grok, can you remake the Birthday by Selena Gomez music video, but it's the Statue of Liberty instead of Selena Gomez?
Thank you.
Thank you. You always got to thank Grok for his hard work.
Yeah, you had a tip.
Because if you're not, you're walking on thin ice, which is, of course, the name of this week's episode. What do you think of that one?
Well, it's these titles have all been fine. They've been very serviceable.
Yeah, agreed. First aired October 15th, 2009. That date sticks out in my mind. Why? What happened on October 15th?
I don't know. You tell me.
Couldn't tell you. How old would you have been October 15th?
Well, I would have been 18 years old.
And?
What do you mean, and?
2 months, right?
Yeah, I don't...
You don't celebrate your month's birthday?
No, I don't.
Tell them it's the day I was born a couple months ago. That's what I'm always singing when I go into the club. I say the club, but it looked more like a house party in the video we just watched, if I'm being honest. True. Okay, last week's episode received 11.69 million. How many do you think this one received?
Yeah, give me that number one more time.
Last week received 11.69.
I'm going to say 11.62.
Would you believe even more people wanted to see what Russell Hantz was up to?
Wow, people got word.
Yeah.
There was a real schemer on this season.
Did you want to guess
again?
I'll
say 11.72.
Even more.
Whoa. 11.77.
Ooh, keep going. You're so close.
11.78?
11.78 million people tuned in to see Russell Hantz and his rantics. Okay, so Shambo feels bad about being on the outs. Whatever. Go to the other tribe. Why don't they just adopt her? They all love her so much.
That's true. They all do love Shambo so much. They're like, I wish that you were my dad, Shambo.
Can you imagine? On the Foa beach, Eric bathes in the ocean and gets knocked over by the waves. Pretty good shit. Made me laugh.
Yeah, this is some good Survivor stuff.
Hey, Survivor YouTube editors, can you do a montage of people getting knocked over by the waves on Survivor? I think that would be fun.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Off the top of my head, I can think of 3. This one with Eric, Michaela in that one challenge, I think in Game Changers, and then around the same era, there was a terrible wave and Jeff Probst got knocked off his little booth. Had to run into shore. That was the best one. That was my favorite.
Yeah. They should just do like 10 hours of Jeff getting knocked off.
Well, then Tremiel tells them it's a food eating challenge, and then some people explain to others what they're going to have to do.
We don't get these anymore.
I was just going to say, yeah, we don't see this anymore. I felt like people explaining, like it seemed like people who have seen the show were explaining the challenge to people who haven't seen the show. Whereas these days, like everybody's seen the show. So we don't get this kind of interaction anymore, and I found it interesting. I like watching people talk to each other. That's what I'm realizing as we watch these old seasons.
People figure out the show.
Yeah, that's fun. Russell is worried about Liz because he wants to be the only mind game player. Okay, man, for sure. What do you think of Russell? Do you think he's going to make it far?
Yeah, I think he'll probably go a little ways.
The reward winners get a Survivor barbecue. They have to cook themselves, though, so is it really a reward?
Yeah, oh, great. You give me work to do. Got to do chores now.
The challenge is Jeff is going to make them smoothies using things from the ocean. I wish they would bring this one back. It's so fun.
This is classic.
Some classic shit.
It lets Jeff be mean, too. Jeff is being kind of mean.
And, like, gives him a reason to be, which is nice.
Yeah.
So there's a giant clam and Jeff's choice for the first one. Now, I would have thought Jeff's choice was like he gets to pick one of the things, but he goes on to add octopus, sea slug, some juice, and seaweed as a garnish for Jason and Shambo. Not cool.
Not cool, Jeff.
It's the Battle of the Russells next. It's a jellyfish special with milk. And Russell Hantz says he doesn't even drink milk on its own. Pretty funny. I liked Hantz's milk mustache in this scene.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Got milk.
I will say, people were being troopers for this. This all looked really gross, and people were drinking it down.
Yeah. Then there's a giant clam and sea cucumber. Confusing. A confusing name, because isn't all cucumbers a sea cucumber?
Oh, yes, of course.
Because of how it's spelled. Okay, whatever. It's Mick, Dreamy, and Brett have this one. Liz and Monica have an Oops All Sea Urchin smoothie. Dave and Ashley have an Oops All Sea Slug Guts smoothie. Pretty nasty.
That one was literally just that in water that looked so disgusting.
I think Jeff was having too much fun with this one.
He's having just a little too much fun.
Ashley can't finish, so Galu wins. Good for them. Shambo is sent to
She got so close too.
I know. I feel bad for her.
I don't know how you can drink that much of it and not like. I feel like I would just finish it if there was that much left. Although much easier said than done.
You're right. So on Foa, Ashley feels bad about the challenge, and then Natalie says that she and Ashley are kind of like sisters. Isn't that nice?
That's so nice.
Bring that back for Blood versus Water.
I can't wait to see that dynamic for the rest of the season.
Yeah, we love the two blonde ladies who are sisters. On Galu, Russell Swan explains that he sent Shambo to Foa because she lost the chickens. This was her punishment. It's so petty.
You know what? Fair enough. Also, Shambo lost the didn't she lose something from the like fishing the
that's
snorkel
right.
thing that they had?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Shambo can't stop losing stuff.
They have to get the fire going, but it's difficult. Dave and Russell Swan get in a passive-aggressive argument about it. Now, this is the fire-making challenge I want to see. People being passive-aggressive at each other.
Yes, that's the real fire making.
Maybe the real passive-aggressiveness was the fire we made along the way.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Dave finally gets the fire started so they can cook their barbecue.
He's the fire starter.
Mmm.
Twisted fire starter.
Foa Beach, Shambo goes looking for the idol but can't find it and assumes it left with Ben the racist. Can you imagine?
Hopefully not.
Liz confronts Russell about the idol and he gets very mad. I don't see how Russell can make it this far when he is this erratic anytime he's confronted.
It's so funny. Anytime anyone talks to him directly, he's like, they made a huge mistake talking to me.
It's like, bro, what are you talking about?
How stupid are you? You're going to come up and talk to me?
He's a great character, though. We all love to see Russell Hantz on the show, don't we, folks?
We do.
So then we experience the terrible rainstorm. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? I love seeing the rainstorms, actually.
This is some classic Survivor stuff.
Yeah. I like seeing them brave the elements. Watching them sit in Fiji on a nice beach every day, kind of boring.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with you on that one.
At the very least, get that machine from the Truman Show so you can make it rain on them every once in a while.
Yeah. Good point.
Okay, Brett says he hasn't really been thinking about the game in the last 24 hours. He was more focused on just staying alive. See? Good. This is good. I liked it. Good episode, folks. At the Immunity Challenge, Shambo goes back to Galu, and Jeff says, "No one even acknowledged you."
My God.
Who does he think
OTS.
she is? The one true Shambo?
One True Shambo.
Put your ones up in the air
You
for
will
Shambo.
acknowledge Shambo.
What do you think? Like, the Bloodline's coming back. Do you think Shambo should join the Bloodline?
I think Shambo should definitely join the
I
Bloodline.
feel like that would be so cool. They haven't had any women join the Bloodline yet. And Shambo's basically Rambo, and you want Rambo on your team.
You do.
Especially with Survivor Series coming up soon, probably.
Yeah, well, who better to have on Survivor Series than someone from Survivor?
Man, what if it's Roman Reigns' Bloodline with Shambo versus Sami Zayn's Bloodline with Sami, don't call him Zayn, from whatever season that was that we did.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, that would be some good shit if you ask me. I'd be all about that. Why don't they let us book WWE and or Survivor?
I would love to do any of those, but sadly, people just don't respect us the way that they should.
How about
And
this?
I don't think that's okay.
What about acknowledge us as the Compassionate Hater Survivor podcast, huh? How about that, folks?
Yeah. Oh, that would be what? OTCHSP.
There we go. That's it. Russell. Oh, they have to shoot coconuts into a net. So I was just so excited to talk about Russell Hantz again. Russell Hantz is the first to drop his net for Foa. Pretty funny. You love karma, don't we, folks?
Yes, we do.
Galu wins this one too. Good for them. I mean, this was a fun challenge, right?
Yeah.
I love seeing them shoot baskets. Okay.
I like the thing where the somebody keeps adding weight to something someone's trying to hold up. That's like a fun bit.
Yeah, that's always good. Mick on the Foa tribe hits Natalie's shoulder with a fern while he's tossing it onto the shelter. That's funny. Then there's another storm. They can't strategize because of the rain. What are you gonna do with all this rain? I found it interesting. I know we talked about it already, but I found it fun, and I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Good shit. Okay. Do you want to talk about these wildlife shots?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about wildlife. We had the brown cow butterfly, I believe it's called. We also had the Samoan starling. It's a dark brown glossy bird. What is its habitat?
What is its habitat?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like sand, by the sand, rocks.
Close enough. Moist forest on volcanic islands. So there's rocks there.
Yeah, those are rocks, basically.
What is a volcano but not a stove for liquid rock?
What is a volcano but not a stove for liquid rock?
That's what I said. What do they eat?
Look, you're not doing a good job of
What?
getting me in on. You're not doing a good job of getting me in on this. They live in mountains.
No. They live in moist forests and volcanic islands.
Oh, of course.
What? We already talked about that.
Moist forests.
Moist forest on volcanic islands. And what is a volcanic island but
What is it? It's Fiji? Do they live on Fiji?
you're supposed to say a stove for liquid rock. Come on, man.
Oh my god.
What do they eat?
Do they eat like fish? They eat fish?
No, they eat insects and fruit. What's their favorite fruits?
Okay. Insects and fruit. Do they like bananas?
Guava. What color is their eggs?
Do they like lava?
Guava. Because it sounds like lava.
That's true. They are living.
They want to be on
volcanic
Survivor
islands.
Rhyme Primes in the future.
Okay, what was the next question?
What color are their eggs?
I'm gonna say that their eggs are blue. Like robins.
Pale blue, yes. And how much is known about their mating or social habits?
Nothing. No one knows anything about it.
Pretty little, yeah. That's why you had such a hard time on this one. Where do they rank?
I'm gonna say, do they not like rate?
They said least concern, and I took that literally.
We're not worried about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not going to look into it. Who cares?
I don't concern myself with those birds.
They got their lava. They got their guava. What more could you need? Am I right? Okay. At
Yeah.
Tribal Council, Mr. Water Polo talks about one of his intense coaches, water polo coaches. They should do a heated rivalry but for water polo. I feel like there's a lot of room there for fun stuff on screen.
Water polo is the hockey of water. I think people can all agree.
Isn't a pool kind of a stove for liquid ice?
Yeah, I think so.
Notley talks about not being able to scramble because of the weather. And Russell says he trusts everyone. Who is this fucking guy?
Should they trust him, though? Should they trust him?
I mean,
That's the real question.
I remember learning a lesson, don't trust anyone, from a classic movie called Jim Cotta.
Of course.
So they vote. Ashley gets all the votes, pretty much. Good for Ashley. Or I guess good for Liz for surviving. Okay, so do you think Ashley ever comes
Same
back?
thing she's always been doing.
Say that again?
It's the same thing she's always been doing.
Oh, surviving. Yeah, of course.
Surviving, yeah.
Maybe Liz could be on Survivor Series on WWE one year.
I don't think. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think that Ashley ever comes back.
You would be
But who
correct.
did come back?
Who's that?
You know who did come back? A certain Mr. Jorge Garcia on the cover of the album Hurley. I saw recently.
Waking up, Thomas texted me a photo of Hurley, the Weezer album. It was a very excited text to wake up to.
I was like, well, I wonder what Weezer albums they have at this record store. And the first thing that I saw was Hurley. I was like, yeah! They don't have the Blue album, but they do have Hurley.
Can't believe people didn't pick that one up at first glance.
No, there was not really. If it had been, let's say that it had been 15 years ago, they had 2 copies of Pinkerton there. Maybe I would have gotten that then. I don't think I'm at a time in my life where I want to be getting Pinkerton on vinyl.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
And then after that, it's like Maladroit, I guess. I don't know. That album's okay.
Yeah, I kind of forget about that one. So who's your winner pick after 5 episodes, these first 5 episodes?
Winner pick. I'm going to say Russ Swan.
Okay. Well, this week we did, in fact, see a serious storm. So can you tell us the name of this week's Quopst quiz?
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty. Keep your
X-Men 97, season 2.
Oh yeah, I still need to finish.
If you want to see a serious storm. Which superhero are you? With great quiz comes great responsibility. Everyone has an inner superhero, even on the days when you aren't feeling quite super. It's just a matter of asking yourself the right questions to unlock exactly which superhero's essence you embody in your day-to-day life. Believe it or not, your taste in TV shows, French fries, flowery language, and even your high school your high school club interests are all indicators of which superhero you're the most like.
Famously, every superhero did go.
This is such a long intro.
Going.
No, they broke
keep
it up
going.
with a picture. If you grew up as the cool kid in high school, but not the bullying kind, the accepting and loving kind, you have a lot more in common with Clark Kent, Superman, than you might think.
No
if you're
way.
Your own toughest critic, yeah, crazy. If you're your own toughest critic and a staunch perfectionist, you're a lot like Batman. If you've always had an innate penchant for justice and an empathetic heart that lends itself to helping people in need, you have some Wonder Woman-like traits. Ready to find out which superhero lives inside of you? Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, I was ready fucking 2 paragraphs ago. Let's get on with this.
This is from Kristen Chirico of the BuzzFeed staff. Fucking writing like her job depends on it. November 30th, 2025. So you know it's a recent one. Oh, that's why it's so long. They want you to stay on the website.
Yeah.
Which club did you want to lead in high school? AV club, drama club, 4-H club, student council, speech and debate, fashion club, art club, French club, or model UN? No, you loved the French club.
Yeah, I was always doing the French club. Movie club would be what? Would that be AV club?
I feel like that's closest to it. Or art club, but I don't feel like we really considered any of the movies art. I mean, we did watch Jurassic Park, which is art, but...
We did.
Yeah, I'm clicking AV club. We were co-presidents. I tried putting that on my resume in like college and whatever. Nobody ever cared.
They didn't care about that.
It's the most important thing about me, but whatever.
I did extracurriculars.
Yeah. We watched movies with our friends and our English teachers.
Sometimes Batman the Animated Series.
What is your biggest weakness? You're too sensitive. You love too hard. You need control. You love attention. You rely on others. You're too big picture. You overwork yourself, your ego, or you're too trusting. I love attention. Thanks for listening to this podcast, by the way.
Yeah. Good question. What would I say here? I'll say too sensitive.
That's fair. I almost picked it. You know, that Pisces lifestyle. Okay.
Of course, yeah.
Speaking of words that start with PIC, pick a troubled Leonardo DiCaprio to save. Okay, fine. Inception, Leo. The Departed, Leo. What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Leo. Man in the Iron Mask, Leo. Romeo and Juliet, Leo. Titanic, Leo. The Aviator, Leo. No. The Basketball Diaries, Leo. Or Oscar-less Leo. I guess Romeo and Juliet.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, he won for one battle after another?
No, he won for The Revenant like a while ago.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one because he slept in a bear.
Yeah, he screamed and cried good enough for it.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. I'm going to say Basketball Diaries, Leo.
Gotta watch that one, too. Is that one based on Shakespeare?
It's not. I wish that Catch Me If You Can, Leo, was on here, but sadly it isn't.
I was thinking about Leonardo DiCaprio recently because I was watching The Aviator, which was a fine movie. Pretty fucking long, though. I don't think I like Leonardo DiCaprio as an actor.
I disagree. I think that he's good, generally.
Here's my thing. Here's my new thing in complaining about acting. And I think Leonardo DiCaprio is a good example of this. I hate when I can tell the actor's acting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I can always tell Leonardo DiCaprio's acting rather than, like, being the character. Although, that being said, Catch Me If You Can. Perfect. He's so good in that.
He's great in that.
Probably his best movie, in my opinion. Other than Romeo and Juliet, of course. Romeo plus Juliet, excuse me. Okay, how do you usually laugh on the internet? LOL, 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 ha, 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 hee hee, ha. Lols or I don't laugh.
Lowercase LOL.
Classic. I'll say an LOL. Classic LOL. LOL is actually very fun to say a lot of times in a row, if you want to try it.
Mm-hmm. LOL.
Okay. Your boss or teacher would describe you as flexible, passionate, determined, amicable, empathetic, a big dreamer, obsessed with work, diplomatic, or hilarious. My boss or teachers. So this is definitely for kids, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm going to say hilarious.
They did include boss in there. Okay, they think you're hilarious. I'll say diplomatic.
They call me Hilarious Baldwin.
They do call you that.
Who do you think is the most hilarious Baldwin brother?
The most hilarious? I mean, Alec.
I would say Hilaria. Okay, pick a type of French fry. Normal, truffle, waffle, sweet potato, thick cut, shoestring, curly, chili cheese, or poutine. Poutine feels like cheating.
Yeah, that is cheating.
Man, I can't choose. I'm gonna pick all of the above. No, I'll say a shoestring. Shoestring is always fun.
Those are good. I'll say truffle fries.
Yeah, that was my second choice. And what is the worst thing you've ever lied about? Being sick, liking someone's clothes, grandma dying, fake listening, lying about seeing a movie, dating, waking up, being 5 minutes away, or liking someone's cooking. I guess liking someone's cooking. You gotta be nice.
I'll say being 5 minutes away.
Oh, that's a classic. Liking someone's clothes, I feel bad about whenever somebody's like, oh, I like that shirt, or like whatever you're wearing. And then I'm like, oh, thanks. And then I try to like return the compliment, but if their outfit is busted, I'm like, I don't know what to say because I don't want to lie to you. So I'm not picking that one. Okay, which sitcom would you fit into best? Seinfeld, The Simpsons, Modern Family, Community, Parks and Rec, 30 Rock, Friends. Who is that? Joey's in that?
Joey, though, that's the Joey. That's the prequel to Joey, Friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've heard of that. The Office or How I Met Your Mother. I think, to be honest, I feel like How I Met Your Mother is the most closely resembling my own life. Is that embarrassing to admit?
Well, it depends on who you are, I guess.
I mean, none of the characters are really, like, likable. I'll be Ted Mosby because I want to date and then lose. What's her name? Kristen Milotti?
Oh, Kristen Milioti.
Yeah. Okay. Who are you picking?
Most like what would I best fit into?
I guess they did get married. He didn't just date her.
Seinfeld.
Nice. Seinfeld's a classic too. Kind of the similar shows. How I Met Your Mother, Friends, Seinfeld. 30 Rock, that takes place in New York too. The 4 New York sitcoms. Okay, pick a beautiful word. Live, penumbra, susurrus,
Susudio.
ebullience.
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 Yeah, ebullience.
Never seen this one. Ilurophile. What's that?
Sure. Diaphanous. Pyrrhic.
Labyrinth. Halcyon. What is it? Ebullience?
I'll pick Penumbra. I think that's
Penumbra's
a
a good
one.
one, yeah. Ebullience is my choice. It's a fun one. Gonna have to look up all these words later. How will you cure your hangover? Why am I hungover? At no point were we drinking in this challenge, were we? I mean, quiz.
No, we weren't. But they want to know.
Okay, sleep, coffee, French fries, powering through, greasy breakfast foods, aspirin, fast food, pickles, or a drink. Gotta go greasy breakfast foods.
Me too. There's a few of those things that I use, but
I mean, yeah, all of the above, 100%. But if I gotta pick one. All right, we got the slow confetti coming down. Would love an answer. Superman! You were the type of cool kid in high school who invited everyone to sit at their lunch table or come to their party because they were different than you made absolutely no sense. Oh, the idea of shunning people just because they were different made no sense. You're a natural leader and you stick to your guns. Superman doesn't use guns. With the hopes that if you do the right thing, other people will follow. And that's... Did you know he's actually Clark Kent, too, and he wears glasses, and I also wear glasses, so...
What?
And I was
That's
a cool
crazy.
kid in high school, apparently.
Yeah.
Who'd you
You're
get?
letting everybody sit at your lunch table.
Yeah.
You get so embarrassed whenever anyone compliments you that you become horrible at taking compliments. You know that you have a lot of your abilities due to luck, but you understand that it's more important to try to do great things and sometimes fail than to do nothing. You've also got you've also got a big soft spot as far as your family is concerned, so haters best be staying away from your people. I am, of course, Spider-Man.
Hell yeah.
Spoderman is me.
What about Spooperman? A Spider-Man Superman crossover.
That sounds cool.
I would love that. Yeah, let's do... I know we talked about it before, but Marvel vs. DC for a simulated season 1 year. Okay. The show's on the YouTube at the Compassionate Haters Survivor podcast. Delete the it's cleaner. What can people comment on the YouTube?
Ha ha ha, very funny smiley face, or just smiley face.
Nice. Okay, so last week's poll asked, which movie from the Taking Of trilogy would you most want to watch? Pelham 123, Pelham 1232, or Deborah Logan? Which would you have picked?
Taking of Pelham 123.
Yeah, me too. However, that one only received 13% of the vote. The one with Denzel Washington and also John Travolta, don't forget, got 38% of the vote. And 50% of people said Deborah Logan.
Ooh.
I'd say the Taking of Deborah Logan starts really strong. Kind of loses steam by the end. But it's worth watching. Kind of crazy. Kind of a crazy ending, actually. So that's my review of that movie. Have you seen any of those movies, Thomas?
No, I haven't seen any of them.
I've only seen the third one. And I don't know how it relates to the first two. Should we give the listeners a poll this week?
Superman, Spider-Man, or what was the thing you said?
Spooperman.
Spooperman.
Yeah, that's good. To vote on that, you can go to our YouTube page. The Compassionate Haters Survivor podcast is what it's called. Again, thanks for listening and subscribing and commenting. I think you usually say that, but it just came out of my mouth. Thomas,
You know what? We're in the first day of the rest of America's life.
That's right.
250 years. So things are allowed to be a little different.
That's right. Things are always changing. And what a time to change it is. Thomas, what's your social media?
You can follow me at tom.tom.bsky.social or at tom.tom on X, everything app formerly known as Twitter.
Wonderful stuff. We have a few shows on patreon.com, patreon.com/justpodcast. You can go there. You can subscribe to them. We'll do the podcast you subscribe to for as long as you are subscribed and are giving us the money. I feel like it's obvious which one we want to shout out this week, right?
Do we want to shout out just Joey?
Of course. He showed up in the Quopes quiz.
He did show up in the Quopes quiz.
And all of Joey's friends. Why didn't they call it Joey and all of his friends? Because then we would have known Joey's in it.
Then it's like, okay.
Like, I'll tune in then.
I got a foot in the door here.
Joey's my guy, you know? You can hear us talk more about that on Just Joey at patreon.com/justpodcast. Can't give too much away for free, you know? Do you want to thank the fans?
I would love to thank the listeners, commenters, and subscribers. Thank you for listening, commenting, and subscribing.
And the reviews on wherever you leave your reviews.
This is my favorite podcast. I like it better than all the other podcasts. I give it a big thumbs up.
Alrighty. We'll be back next week with the 6th episode of Survivor Samoa. Have a great summer.
Deuces.
Way back when in 67.
In my mid-30s. Can you believe it?
Crazy.
Crazy shit going on in the world.
Were we ever so old?
Yes, and now we're even older.
Yep.
Name Every Giants. One of the cleverest songs, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a clever song.
Because no matter when you listen to it, it's right. Like, happy birthday.
That's how I feel about. Yeah.
You can only sing it once a year.
That's once a year you can listen to that. Otherwise, it's like, no, it isn't.
Yeah, it's not my birthday, actually. They say it's my birthday. What's that Selena Gomez song that's so fun? And it's like, if you listen closely to the lyrics.
You gotta be more specific, because it's all of them. That's all of them.
She like talks about going out and partying every night. And then she goes, if they ask, just say it's my birthday. It's so much fun. But if you listen closely to the lyrics, it's like, that doesn't sound healthy. Say it's my birthday.
She's like, when I brush my teeth with a bottle.
Birthday, Selena Gomez.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that was the edited version of that song?
Yeah, I do remember that. I think I mention this every time it comes up. But we had a friend in college who had a roommate who put their mouthwash in an old Jack Daniels bottle.
Oh,
because
cool.
they're like a cool guy. It's like a cool guy thing to do.
Yeah.
They say it's my birthday. How do you not remember this song?
I don't remember this song. I remember like maybe three Selena Gomez songs ever in her entire career. I remember Slow Down the Song.
Yep.
I remember Come and Get It.
Yep. Classic.
And I remember the song that she did with Blackpink. Which is called I believe that is called Ice Cream.
Oh, fun.
Skate a little lower now. The Cuervo Gold. The fine Colombian.
It's so funny. Because, like, actually...
Kiss and Tell by Selena Gomez in the scene.
Okay, that does sound familiar, yeah.
I don't know if that's what it is. No, it's the one I'm thinking of is from the album For You from 2014, and that is, of course...
2014.
Oh, so this is the same album as the other ones that I remember, which is I Love You Like a Love Song.
Oh, I hated that song.
Yeah, it's not good. I
That
don't
was
like
the
that
most
one.
boring song. I hate shit that thinks it's clever. Birthday, fun song. They're like, we like to fucking party. It's 2012 or whatever. And we all said, yeah, dude.
No, the in the taxonomy to rank the 4 Selena Gomez songs that I remember. 4, Love You Like a Love Song.
Yep.
3, Slow Down.
Okay.
2, Ice Cream.
I don't remember that.
1, Come and Get It.
Come and Get It. Don't tell me twice, Selena Gomez.
Banger.
Yeah, that was a good song. And a pretty good video, too, if I do say so myself. Fun video to put on at a house party in the early 2000s. 2010s, excuse me. Early 2000s videos would have been Homestar Runner.
Yeah. This was 2014, so it was like mid 2010s.
Selena Gomez was mid. The most lukewarm take.
Only midders in the building. Talking about Selena Gomez.
Okay.
Smarten up, Probst.
One guy, Big Mo, two guys, little bitty Mo, three guys, four-eyed Mo, four guys.
You want to remember Five Guys?
No Mo, five
Let's remember
guys,
Five Guys.
each Mo, five
So
little
official.
guys
How about
named
Zinedine Zidane?
Mo.
Oh, Zinedine Zidane. The cool headbutt that he did.
Yeah. Do you?
I think I was at your house when that happened.
I wouldn't be surprised. We had that shit on constantly that year. Dude,
I want to say that you guys had some sort of, I don't know if it was specifically a World Cup party, but it was like you had people over at the time.
I
and
wouldn't
that
be
was on
surprised.
in the background.
My parents love to throw a themed party, and we had recently gone to Europe. So we were
It's true.
big old Francophiles, or whatever the phrase is. Can you name any of the teams Zidane has played for?
Any of the teams?
Yeah. His career
Did he play-
spans from 1989 to 2021 in various roles.
Did he play for Real Madrid at one
He
point?
did. That was his main professional team.
Okay.
And then he also played as a youth for Cannes, Bordeaux, and Juventus. Is that right?
Is it like Juventus? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never heard that word pronounced. And then, of course, he played for France international team from 94 to 2006. And then he managed Real Madrid from 2014 to 18. Oh, excuse me, until 2021. He was in their system. So pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
How about Michael Jordan?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
You know him?
I'm familiar.
From Chicago.
Yes, of course.
Chicago Bulls, 1984 to 98, of course. And then what happened?
The Washington Wizards. He retired for a little bit, and then he came back and played for the Wizards.
Pretty exciting stuff. And he also played for Team USA in 1984 and also 1992. What was going on in 88? Why wasn't he there?
They did not have pros play
Oh, that was that year. Okay.
for the U.S. Yeah,
one
the
of
Dream
them.
Team was the first one.
Right. How about number 3, Claudio Castagnoli?
Claudio Castagnoli, that is, of course, Antonio Cesaro, also known as Cesaro. And, yeah, is he still in AEW right now?
He is still in AEW. He won the Trios Championship in that one with Wheeler Yuta and Pac. Did you know it's Pac and not Pac?
It's Pac? Interesting.
I think so. Of course, in WWE from 2011 to 22. Since then, he's been in AEW. WWE, he was U.S. champ, 7-time tag champ, and the inaugural Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale winner. Excuse me, Battle Royal.
Yes, Battle Royal.
There's not an E on the end.
Not to be confused with the film Battle Royale.
Do you want a quick rundown of all 12 winners of the Battle Royal named for
Of the
Andre the Giant?
Battle Royal. I know, I think Big Show won the second one.
Yes, he did. Then Baron Corbin, Mojo Rawley, Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman, Jey Uso, Madcap Moss, Bobby Lashley, Bronson Reed, Carmelo Hayes, and Royce Keys most recently. Speaking of AEW guys.
Sure. Well, I mean, I think from the people that have won this, you can tell it's a real, like, rocket to superstardom to win this thing. I mean, if Madcap Moss is going to win it.
Jey Uso is the only one still main eventing in WWE from that list of a dozen. I mean, I guess Royce Keys is brand new, and Carmelo Hayes is doing his thing.
Yeah. Royce Keys is Powerhouse Hobbs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, the runner-ups are even funnier. Okay, most recently, Tala Tonga, then Andrade, Ivar.
I know one of them.
Do you want to say it now?
Damien Mizdow.
Yes, Damien Mizdow. Okay, that's not who I thought you were going to say. Big Show, Kane, Jinder Mahal, Baron Corbin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Finn Balor, Bronson Reed, and losing to Braun Strowman in 2019, it was Colin Jost.
Oh, Colin Jost.
Colin Jost, one of the funniest guys in WWE. Might have to rewatch that one. That sounds fun. I don't think I've ever actually watched one of these Battle Royals. It's so stupid.
So that was like a nod to when Drew Carey was in the Royal Rumble that one time.
Of course.
I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would be a fun to remember 5 guys against guys who shouldn't be there in wrestling. Okay, how about our 4th guy, Tony Vlachos?
It's Tony Guacos, a Survivor player.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember which seasons? You should.
Wait, is this Tony? Is that so? That's how you pronounce his last name. So this is of course the Spy Shack Tony.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So he was in. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what the season where he beat Wu was. Because I've not actually seen that one. I just know of it.
People love it. People say it's the best one ever. I say
Sure. He was in Game Changers, right?
Yep. He lost
was
almost immediately.
Yes. Yeah, he got caught doing his usual sneaky bullshit instantly, and everyone was like, "We should probably get Tony out."
Well, he did announce he was going to do his sneaky bullshit, and everybody said, "What if you don't, though?" So they voted him out.
Yeah, they got him out, and then Winners at War.
Mm-hmm.
He won at War.
He won at War. The first season he was on was Kagayan, of course. People love it.
Oh, Kagayan, yeah.
And then he also came back for the 3rd season of The Traitors, where he was voted out almost immediately again. Yes. Pretty incredible career from our main man, Tony. And how about our 5th guy, Patrick Stewart?
Patrick Stewart, Captain Picard himself, the actor.
Yes.
Of course, best known for his role in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah. X-Men, of course. Patrick Stewart, he played himself. Okay, what do they all have in common?
These are all bald gentlemen.
These are all bald gentlemen. How fun is that?
That's a good. It was funny. As soon as we got to Jordan, I was like, "Well, this is bald guys," and then
Yeah.
we got to Claudio Castagnoli, and I was like, "Okay, it's definitely bald guys."
You know what could also work, though, is international superstars, because, of course, Claudia's been all around the world. Tony played Australia versus the world also. And then Patrick Stewart, of course, is an Englishman who is very popular here in the States. That's a little sub-theme I didn't even think about.
The question with that is, are all of these guys... I think Jordan shaved his head to hide the fact that he was balding.
Yeah.
But, like, are any of these guys, are they coming by it honestly, or are they shaved head guys?
I think at this point all of them are old enough that they've come by it honestly, but they also made that choice early on in their career so that it looks normal. And they've all...
The reason I ask is the curb bit about Larry saying that shaved head people were not part of the bald community.
I thought you were saying because you're considering making that choice soon in your own life.
No, I still got a full head of hair.
That's very nice to hear. I think about it every time I comb my hair in the morning. Go, oh, there used to be more up there. Those fucking... You know what really did it to me? Made me realize that I was going to have to come to that decision at some point soon. So it's fucking
What's that?
overhead cameras at the self-checkout at grocery stores.
Oh, yep.
I was like,
you're seeing everything there.
That's what the top of my head looks like? Okay, we've only got a few years left. Did you just hang up on me? When I party like that.
No.